A rigid body is a body in which the changes in distance between any 2 points is negligible. If you are having a body like this, consider any 2 points A and B. The distance between the point A and B, assume it as x. After some force acts on the body, you consider some force acting on any direction. Okay. After the force is acting on the body, when you note the distance between the 2 points A and B, the distance remains the same. There is no change in distance between the any 2 points in the body. Or even if there is any change in the distance, the change is negligible. So such type of body is called as a rigid body. Whatever bodies you have studied in engineering mechanics, all will be under the rigid body concept. So in real condition, you can't expect all the bodies to be rigid. Whenever you are applying a load on a body, there may be some deformation. So the purpose of going for a rigid body study is just for idealization. It makes your study simpler without much errors. So in this example, if you see, I'm having a knife edge support. There is a beam, or you can consider this as a member, in which two weights W1 and W2 are hanging. So even after putting the weights, if the beam is not bending or distorting or deforming, then it is called as a rigid body. Next is the deformable body. A deformable body is a body in which the changes in distance between any two of its points could not be neglected. So the distance or the changes in distance between any 2 points in the body could not be neglected. I'm having a body like this. So the distance between the point A and point B is x. A force is acting in the downward direction. So what will happen after the force is applied? This member will try to deflect in this downward direction. So after the deflection, when you measure the distance between the point A and B, the distance would have changed. It will be elongated from x to x plus y. So initial distance between the 2 points was x, and after the force is applied, the distance has changed from x to x plus y. So this y, you can't neglect it. It will be having a value which is comparable to x. So either it is not zero and also not negligible. So such type of bodies are called deformable body. Whatever objects or bodies you are going to study in the strength of materials will be fully about the deformable bodies. What you have studied in the engineering mechanics was rigid body. In SOM, you will be dealing with all the deformable bodies. You are having a beam, a support with a knife edge support at the center, two weights W1. So two weights W. So this two are the weights W1 and W2 are the weights. So due to the weight that has been hung on the beam, it changes its shape and volume. Volume, we can't say the volume is changed, but the shape will change. Okay, so after the load means here I am considering the weights W1 and W2. So due to the weights W1 and W2, the beam changes its shape. It will go in a somewhat downward direction. So initially, if you are considering any 2 points like this, and after the load is applied, see, the distance would have changed. So such type of bodies are called deformable bodies. Actually, in the what in the sense here said is about the volume means, see, I am having a rod like this, and if I am applying a force, what happens? The volume is same, pi by 4 d square L. If you apply load, what happens? The rod gets elongated, the length will be changing, and at the same time, the diameter will be decreasing. Length will be increasing, and the diameter will be decreasing. So you consider the diameter in this case as d minus del d, and length is L plus delta L. So if you calculate the volume will be pi by 4 d minus delta d square into L plus delta L. So both these volumes will be same. Only thing, the shape will be altered. So this is about deformable body.